I just got to my phone a few hours ago and I'm seeing so many things about, she calling me stuff and saying I did this. This is someone I never met. The relationship was an online relationship. I would say yes, I wasn't fair to this person. This happened and it happened. I didn't plan it, right? And I take full responsibility of my action. I would still hit on that. We never met. You know what time it is, guys? It's me again, Bright Morgan, and I have been summoned to the deep on Bella Ninja. Skip. Give 3 tips to handling intensity and tension in the Big Brother Ninja house. Okay. Number 1 tip is do not overreact at any situation. Number 2 is whatever the situation might be, heated, you being triggered, just relax, take your time, internalize it. The 3rd tip is avoid see finish. Yes. The under the duvet moment sparked a lot of reactions. Tell us about it. Nothing really happened under the duvet though. It was just, I think the highest that happened was cuddling. So that's about it. Now that you are out, what's your vision for your career after BB Ninja? Oh, the vision for my career, I am really anticipating, especially on my acting career, my modeling and my acting career. But I want to put in so much work because I have so much energy that I want to put out to my acting career. I see myself doing so many projects, be it Showmax, Netflix, Prime, and other top platforms too. So I'm just like a shout out to the producers, the film directors. I am ready to put in work, and I know I've got what it takes. I have the talent in me, I have the potentials, right? Like these questions were especially for me. Okay, tell us about you and Mide. When did you first realize your connection with her was deeper than friendship? When I realized that my connection with Mide was deeper than friendship, was when I was vulnerable to her after the double strike that I was given. So I was really in my feelings, I was emotionally down, and I got into the room and I saw myself crying. And then she walked in, caught me in that moment. I didn't want that, but it happened. And then it was time for me to explain myself about everything. And then all of a sudden, she just opened her mouth and said everything I wanted to say. It was shocking. This was the only person that didn't judge me in the house. The others were like, oh, maybe he's doing it because of what Ebuka said about boring people. Some people were just being judgmental. But in her case, she didn't judge me. Like, it was crazy how she could say everything I had in mind to say to her. So yeah, that was when I knew the connection was deeper than just friendship. Oh, blank. If you had the chance to go back to the house and replay your journey, what would you do differently? Trust me, there's nothing I would do differently, because it's an experience that is gonna live with me, and I have no regrets. I didn't go to the house to act a script. I lived my life. What you saw in Big Brother Naija season 10, 10/10, it is Bright Morgan. I didn't go there to impersonate another personality or try to be fake. That was me. So I wouldn't change anything. Blank. There's something I want to address. So I came out of the house. I had like I think 48 hours before I got to my device, my phone. And then I started seeing so many things, so many negative things about me. I'm not even trying to dwell on the negative thing. I just want to hit a point. So I got into a relationship this year, 2025, in March, before I got into the house. So this relationship lasted, I would say, 3 to 4 months to me getting into the house. And then, me going into the house, I had no intention of having something to do with another female, right? And this was an agreement with my relationship outside. Right? So one sec. With my relationship outside. So before I got in, I was supposed to get a handler, but then again, my manager was caught up with so many things. Like, he was here and there handling his music career, traveling here and there. So I said, okay, let me get a social media handler. And then I reached out to so many people, and they were calling huge amounts. And then I had a conversation with my girlfriend then, and then we were like, oh, okay. There was a trust level to a point. So I said, okay. She said she would do it for me. I was like, oh, okay, cool. She said she has experience. I was like, okay, cool. We just made an agreement, and then I gave all my social media logins to her, like everything, and I didn't give my manager any. So it was just her handling it, aside my TikTok, which was handled by my brother. So I came out and I didn't know anything. And then I just got to my phone a few hours ago, and I'm seeing so many things about, she calling me stuff and saying I did this. This is someone I never met. We had, the relationship was an online relationship, but we had a level of understanding to some point. So it's so crazy how this person could just switch up on me just like that. And while I was in the house with Mide, she's a girl. She always wanted to do where she's at, and she's like, Bright, you got to make a decision. You can't put me in a spot like this. And I said, I'll be a very heartless person if I make a decision here, knowing fully well I came into this house in a relationship. So I said, you know what happened between us wasn't planned, but it happened. It wasn't scripted, but it happened. You know what, let's get out there. And then I have a conversation with the person I am with outside. Not for me to come out and see that, oh, this person is tagging me on, calling me names, saying I did this, gave me money. It's just so sad that I almost puked because all this information all at the same time. And I just realized my manager is dead. So it's so much to take in. So I just wanted to clear the air, right, about this person, because there's so many things going out there, so many. And my brother actually was there for me So I don't know what the person is trying to do. I would say yes, I wasn't fair to this person because, oh, it's a relationship. We were into something, but this happened and it happened. I didn't plan it, right? And I take full responsibility of my action. So yeah, back to my brother being there for me. So before my manager passed away, he had a conversation with him and he recorded it. And he also had a conversation with my person outside the house and it was recorded. So, well, I don't know what's up, but I'm still yet to find out other things because I just got my phone and I just noticed that the person I gave my social media to, I found out that on my social media platform, this person was just posting content of me sleeping and waking up. Like there was no content, there was no anything. Now I'm not putting this out there to play a pity card or whatever it is. I'm putting this out there because I am being genuine in this. Like, this is the story. This is it. And this person, I would still hit on that. We never met, right? So there was a difference between me and this person I have never met. And I got into the house. I know how I fought myself back, but what happened. And then there is this person who I have shared moments with, slept on the same bed with. I'm not saying anything happened, but shared the same bed space with, eaten with, cooked with. So I couldn't just, there's a difference. I'm just being honest. There's a difference. But then again, I didn't just go out there to make a decision in the house. I still wanted to come out and have a conversation with the person outside, even still keeping Mide on stall. I think that's basically the story. But I also want to give a shout out to everyone who was there for me regardless of all this happening. Like, my mom was like, this person, even because she was like my best friend as at then too, because I dropped her contact for also with family. So my mom is telling me right now that this person actually called multi-choice and say she wants me out of the house, she wants me disqualified. And I'm like, so how did it happen? My mom was just like, it's just people out there, your fans, and God too. Because I was like, if she was already making these moves at week 2 and I got to week 8, trust me, what would you possibly do? What can I do? So I just want to say thank you to everybody who stood by me, who supported me. I am grateful. I'm not putting this story out there once again to play a pity card. I am just saying how everything went. Thank you so much. I love you all.